Yeah, that was a kill. Oh yeah, baby. Right, so to announce the celebrate of my new game, KDA Crush, which is available in the description, I'm going to be playing some KDA. And yeah, so just looking through the tabs, so we've got a cheeky 6 CVs there. This thing's really cheap now, but it's only 2 availability. Now that's 9 CVs. A fob, and then 2 cards of supply, so 3 cards of supply total. Zickerungs, Zago, Tryhards, Reservisten. Obviously, the price of everything's gone up, right? So KDA shuts in really expensive now, but like 10 points more expensive than they used to be, but that's life in it. Can't have any viable red decks, and I really wanted some military police. I guess the Zago Tryhards are my military police. They're quite a beefy squad, so 50 points for 10 men, and this is 20 points for 4 men. So, yeah, it would be the same price on a man per man basis, and these guys obviously are easier to control. You don't have to buy all the transports, etc. Probably enough infantry. Artillery, somebody told me to get the Smirch, but I do need the Malka, and I do need the Napalm Grad. The Smirch is apparently good versus tanks, but I do need the Malka for sniping baddies with his yeah, like ATGM position, stuff like that. And the Napalm Grad, it doesn't reload that quickly. Certainly the Smirch reloads a lot faster, actually. Like this, you lose a lot of momentum when you use this because it takes so long to shoot, but it is very good. So I would like to fit this in somewhere, so let's find 2 AP somewhere. The T-54 AM is honestly garbage because it's a heat round and it's 70 points, uh, which makes it so that it just can't fight other tanks. It's basically fire support, because you don't get good fire support in this division at all. You don't get good direct fire support at all. These are obviously too overpriced, as are these. Like, who's paying? Nobody's bringing these, right? Except as like a meme. Although I've noticed the T-34 is faster. And you can get 2 of them for the price of one of these. I might upvet this. Although why? Because like, it doesn't have smoke, and it doesn't have the ability to fight other tanks at all. I get this one for the Bastion, right? But I'm thinking maybe swap this out for this. And then at least I've got a tank that can fight other tanks. But then when I'm shooting at infantry, I've literally got nothing that can shoot the infantry. So we'll probably leave this like this. This thing, I'm not sure why I need it, given that I've got the T-62M and the Conkers. Like, this has good stealth and the anti-tank missile, which is a very good missile, but this does the same thing as that, and it can move. It's obviously twice the price. And then this does a very similar thing as well. So I definitely don't need both of these, so let's get rid of that, and then that gives me the 2 points I need for the Smirch. It's going to be a very slow game. I'm really going to have to buy a lot of RT. So, yeah, I mean, this only has good optics. Recon Helo, okay. Over here, OSAs are kind of not fantastic at all. They're very, very overpriced for what they are, but I need something between the Book and the Strelas, something that could get closer, and there's no... Like, this thing's honestly useless. There's a hidden modifier in the game which makes AA guns deal like 1/3 or 1/2 of the damage to infantry that they should. It's like there's lots of hidden modifiers in this game that they don't tell you about. And then yeah, we got 3 helicopters just in case I need them. Some people swear by the Gov, but the range is so bad that then you're within enemy autocannon range and then you just die. So this thing's better. Air tab. So this is where the magic happens, and KDA's been nerfed a lot. Like, these used to be 3 availability, now they're 2. So now you've got fewer fighters, but you do need the siege, you do need the bombers, you do need all of these basically. So yeah, you're just gonna have to cope with the fact that you've only got 2 fighters and be very sparing with them, very, very sparing. So that's it, and then we'll go in game and get smacked. Alright, so we find ourselves against Romain, an infamous French player from back in the day. But basically we've been playing since the game first came out, same as me. He's got a lot of games. He's on a much better div than us, so we're going to have a tough time. Tough time indeed. I reckon he'll probably YOLO Boris at the start, because he gets... Why are you playing OP second Panzergren then? So what, KDA is one of the worst decks in the game, and he's like, I love it so much, and he's playing the best deck, the best 1v1 div in the game. So I always, oh man, can't let these people get to me. Can't let these people get to me. Can't let these. Quick, change the topic. So what are we doing today? We're opening slow, and we really need to make sure he doesn't. How lucky for me then, eh? Really need to make sure he doesn't get him Boris at the start. Although if he does, it's not the end of the world because we're just going to napalm grad him. So I don't know. I mean, he might do. There's really no way I can tell. So he does get the FS Jaeger. He does get forward deployed. What? What does that even mean? 10E game since May with second Panzer. Oh, 10 games since May with second Panzer. There you go. So, right. Or it's like the 10th because the French say 10th as 10, 10E, 10, you know, like that's why it's called 11EZ, right? Because that's how French people say that. So, how do we sort this out? We just need to hold ground at the start. That's what matters most, holding ground. Now, if he opens with the... He'll probably open fighters, right? So if he wants to open forward deployment, he needs to open with fighters. Otherwise, I can beat him up with helicopters. His fighters are way better than my fighters, and I only get 2 of them. So I think the best bet is to just not fight that. I think that if I fight that and try and contest his fighters and his forward deployed opener with my stuff, I'm just gonna lose. Like if I buy 2 helicopters and 2 planes, his 2 planes will beat my 2 planes and my 2 helicopters most likely because these are really bad for the. I mean, obviously they're cheap, but they should really be 3 availability. But Derek's nerfed them last patch because obviously he doesn't really explain himself. But I think it's because he wanted to nerf KDA because this only comes in KDA and in fourth mod shots, and they're the only 2 guys that get this. So it was clearly KDA air tab nerf. K.d.A, of course, very, very OP div. So, yeah, we'll get 2 Osas instead, and we'll try and hold this ground with a couple K.d.A Aufklärer to start with. And, well, okay, K.d.A Aufklärer, because obviously he will... I'm actually not sure how close he's going to get. Well, okay, we'll send this one here, and if it dies, it dies, right? If they die, they die. And center, like, he could also rush center at the start with the forward deployed, and we're gonna not really be able to do too much about that at all. So we could try and defend it, but like with what? Do you know what I mean? Against Marders and stuff. And the FS Jaeger, of course, gonna get there pretty fast. And then, I do appreciate him waiting for me. So, yeah, like if he rushes center, we're just gonna have to cope. I think he'll go for Boris because that's the one people always go for. As for this little piggy, let's send it round to here and try and get an actual guy in this house because that's a really powerful position. We actually do have a lot of pites left, you'll have noticed. We do have to open 2 CVs, just given the nature of the map. And now we don't have so many. Don't have so many pites left. So yeah, against like Marders, we really struggle because, like I said, the pen on this doesn't go up with like I said in the deck review, the pen on this does not increase with decreased distance. So it's just really not going to do too much to a Marder at all. So that does make things harder. So let's get a couple reservisten and a Conkers, but there's no AA here, right? So we need an OSA, and then all of a sudden we got a... It's very nice of him. So I'm buying lots of OSAs, and I'm not... I'm not feeling... thanks. Yeah, so that was a game on Black Forest between Tanner and Macob / Jurgen Enjoyer. Goes by many names. So, okay. And then, so we've got a lot of AA, and I'm thinking, get rid of this OSA. There we go. And now we can actually afford a few more things. So I would love to get a Conquer's card there. Because he doesn't get good helicopters, right? The OSAs are mainly to fight the air. They won't kill the air. They will not kill the air. The OSAs are very bad. They're very, very bad for the price. And then, yeah, okay, we could use some Zickerungs because I could get 2 of them, and oh man, you can't have Strellas, or I can't afford anything, man. So, okay, well, if we get rid of these, then we can buy, what, 3 KDA shots, but the... Hang on. Why am I buying this for 95 when I can get the same as an infantry CV for so much cheaper? Well, whatever. I mean, obviously the wheeled one has its own advantages. I just know that the helicopter's gonna die. So what do I do? I need like... So the problem we're gonna have is that he will have Marders and stuff. So I'm thinking like a ATGM there, like ATGM team there. And then with our remaining points... No, I'm not ready, man. These guys are reservists, right? So we could go Zargo tryhard, but then we've not got an infantry AT. So I think we do need to go... No, I'm not ready. Just wait. I'm not so sure about this, to be honest, but what can you do? Thanks for waiting. Good, have fun. Did I get my water? Oh, I did. So I'd like to take the time to thank the generous channel joiners. If you press join below the video, you can become a channel member, and you get exclusive videos. You get the videos early. You get members exclusive videos, and you get your name on the screen. And basically, they're the guys bankrolling the channel. Advertising revenue on YouTube is very, very weak. The memberships are a lot more important. So if you're feeling bad about your ad block, you could become a member for 1 month and then cancel it, and that's worth 2,000 views. And there you go, there are the planes. Oh, it's Seed. Well, it's a good job we were moving. So now he knows we've got 2 O's. So yeah, this is the thing with second Panzergren, right? They do it all. They literally do everything. That's why they're so OP in 1v1. It's not because they, in any one tab, they have the absolute best, although their infantry tab is pretty cracked. It's mainly because of the what I literally just said there. So how much do I need for this? Okay, 60 points. It is 60, right? 320. Don't tell me it's 325. No, it's 320. That's good news. So we'll just leave that off. And also, like, I'm pretty sure if you switch it off and it's still moving, it makes it miss. I'm pretty sure that was what's happening there. But yeah, it's a good job we did not try to contest him in the air, because of course we weren't going to win that ever. And here we go. So he's coming up here with his FS Jäger. Oh, we need to reverse this one. Oh, yikes. Turn that gun back on. Okay. That would be a bomber, right? Or something. Oh, wow. Okay, he actually opened with that. That's quite rare to see. So he killed 1 unit with it, which is not the end of the world. Okay, that's obviously not the best thing ever. Right. So... Okay, so that's where he was going. So we'll buy the napalm thing, because that's what we saved up for, and now we need all the... Oh, yikes, I'm doing it again. No, get out! Get out, please. So sadly that is just dead to 30 cals or whatever you want to call it. 30 millimeter. 30 cal now. Okay, so that's 2 guys in there. He's not attacking over here, which is great news. We are losing trucks, but that's not the end of the world. So, okay, we're doing alright actually, but the mechanized stuff's gonna show up soon. Like, this isn't the end of it. Oh, okay. Enemy spotted. Lots of FS Jaeger over there. That is not the seed, or is it? Or is it? Might be, yeah, it is, yeah. Okay, we hit it. Okay, so over here we are losing because his units are better than ours just in general. And then he's going to reinforce that position. So we need... can't afford anything, everything's really expensive in this div despite it all being trash. So yeah, he's just attacking every zone at once, and he can do that because his div is cracked and mine's trash. So that's life. And so yeah, here we go. So he's... Yikes, I should not have fired that whole volley at that. So this is going to go there, and it'll go there. So yeah, he's trying to move these over here so they can continue to be a pillock playing an OP div. I only play it sometimes. So we need to deal with these. Sadly, this keeps missing. It's to be expected, really. And you see that he's just moving the Sultan, right? And then these lose targeting, even though it's not moved. Whoopsie daisy, that was a mistake. I messed that one up. Being a bit of a silly Billy with that, though, isn't he? You see. Come on. Should get both of those. Nice. It's a bit silly of him, actually, clumping those up like that. Ah, that survived? Well, what do you expect? No luck. No luck for us, I'm afraid. So, he's probably still got people over there. We do need, like, some recon, because we literally just can't see anything. Right, we need to deal with this. Although it has routed. Where's that OSA? Not sure what that is. A munitions vehicle. Oh, it's going for the... I know what it's going for. It's going for these. Let's just kill them, because that's 2 Milan teams in one building, so it's actually a juicy target. I wonder if he'll move them out. Oh, he said something, I don't know. I don't know if that means he hit him. We're doing not so bad, given that we're playing K.d.A. He's obviously winning, but we see both of his CVs, which is actually big news. I do want, if he's got somebody in there, he'll probably be able to rinse these guys, so let's not chance it. He seems to think that I can't see it. What the heck happened here? What the heck happened here? Oh, you can't be serious, man. Where did that die? Okay, so he's already over there. What the heck happened here? Why are they all on foot? Man, that is wild. So we'll just load them up into other things. You see, he's still got people there. Right, where's that market? Should be able to get that Sultan, no problem. I'm going 4, 5. Right, where's that mortar? 3. Oh, so those Milan teams actually survived. That's life, I guess. Right, so here come all the Marders. We obviously knew this was going to happen, right? Okay. Got the Osas up. He's got all the F-16s and so on. Just spamming his OP div. Oh, we didn't even kill that Sultan, despite whacking it flat out. Many such cases. So we need like a book, basically, to reach out and hit those targets, but not easy. So we'll buy a... We'll buy a CV for this napalm grad because we really do need that to reload as fast as possible. Apparently I hit something. He's got people in here. I obviously know about. Right, so I need to try and kill that. But he's got the F-16s up, so it's not going to be easy. Oh, hello. So all of that is alive from before. Alright, I mean... life, I suppose? Right, so he's coming through. We should be able to hit him with the OSA. Okay, so first shot hit on him. But he got us as well. And yeah, he's just obviously just reinforcing everything. He's got a cracked div. I've been over this, right? But we know his jets are down now, so we can start. Obviously, yeah, he's got the IFVs as well. We don't get those naturally. I'm not sure when that seed's gonna show up again. Ooh, that was a tornado. 2 shots, 2 hits on the tornado, despite being hit by my stuff there. It just doesn't make a difference. He's obviously got MLRS of his own. He gets the Lars. So he gets everything we get, but better. And... oh, okay, he's just snuck into my spawn and killed that. So that's a shame. So we've seen the fob now. So the fob's dead. The napalm grad's dead. That was on me, really. I shouldn't have queued up with this div. So he also got that. Managed to get the CV in there. What can you do, eh? Everything I do, he does better, and he's got a bunch of stuff that I don't get. I mean, it's okay though, because he's only played it 10 times since May, so that makes it alright. I'm just not sure what you're supposed to do when you're playing this div, to be honest. It's just not very good. It's a very bad div. You gotta rely on the air spam, but that doesn't really work when your planes don't have 10 HP and they keep nerfing you. KDA, of course, is like one of the least played divisions in ranked, but they don't release the statistics, so you're never gonna know unless Darix tells you. So the only reason we know that is because in an interview with Blitzwar, he said KDA was OP, and then he looked it up on the video, and he realized that KDA has the least. It's got the lowest play rate in ranked. It's the least played div. The only reason it's got high win rate is because the very few people that do play it are actually, like, you know, sort of masochistic tryhards that really do main it. Oh, that's that seed from before. Yeah. Okay. I'm just not sure what you're supposed to do about this. Play a different div, I guess. I don't know. So we've lost too much, really. I don't. I'm just not sure what to do. This was like a kind of a real problem when this happened. I'm really not sure why that happened. I must have fat-fingered it somehow and messed up somehow there. Because, yeah, that was really bad. Losing that those 3 units, not having those 3 units on the front line. I wouldn't say it decided the game. Maybe I should have brought fewer planes, but I feel like that's... oh, I'm hitting my own guys here. But yeah, obviously losing all this stuff at the back ain't great. I should have covered over here, but it's a big map, you know. It's not easy to cover the whole map. So you would hope the book would do something about that, but nah. Every shot he fires, he seems to hit. I'm not sure what to say. Maybe we can get back in here. Maybe we can't. Let's find out. Yep, he's got... oh, that one missed. So those were those guys that I bombed, but they're still alive apparently. He has messed up a little bit here. And that's seed again, but this is actually... oh, it said it was out of ammo. This guy cancelled his attack. The seed, I switched it off, but it wasn't in time, so it died. And yeah, sell those. Just keep losing the targeting on my guys. It's not fantastic, but what do you expect, really? This is switched off. Yikes. Low cohesion guys blowing up all my stuff. But I shouldn't have driven that like that. Anyway, that was a bit silly. So he's relying entirely on the OP F-16 fighters, so there's actually not too much in here. Okay, so that did drop, apparently. I'm not sure what it dropped on, but apparently it dropped. There's recon helos out here, so I can actually see things. That would be nice. He's complaining about marching. Trying to hit those guys, but it's not easy. And obviously they've got people in here, right? They've also got a CV back here somewhere. Don't know where exactly. He's also got comparable arty to me. I get the Malka and he gets the other thing, which is just as good. M something something something, you know. And despite all of that, we're actually giving him a decent run for his money, just because he's playing like trash, basically. There's no other way of saying it. So this is coming in. Oh man, we had 2 jets on that guy. He's got 8 HP. We're just having none of the luck today. None of the luck today. Yikes. Okay. That's another guy we can't see killing us. And yeah, we'll hide that back there. Oh, we need another bug. Get it over to here, and let's get some Zickerungs in here if we can. And yeah, of course, you know, he still gets the heavy arty. There's a guy. Okay, so F-16's out. They're coming for these guys, which are just way, way worse than the F-16s, which he gets way more of than we get as well. So that's not good. Okay. Going for the F-16s there, but... Oh wow, I actually hit that. Obviously not doing a great job. Oh, okay. So yeah, he obviously gets the Marder's highest highest whatever in the game. Osa's obviously trash, so you can't expect great things from the Osa. Highest armor IFV in the game. That's what I was trying to say there. It's doing too much at once here. Can't see this guy sticking around for long. And yeah, there we go. So that's us down for the count with our jets. He just gets way more planes than us, even though we're supposed to be the air spam division, right? He just has every single advantage. Every single advantage you could think of, he's got it over me in this matchup. But hey, it's balanced because Derek's looked at the win statistics and he found this division that has an extremely low play rate, has high win rate. Because that's... anybody who's ever played any game ever will tell you that that literally always happens. Because if nobody's playing the div because it's bad, the only people playing it, like, extreme believers, I suppose you could call them. But what can you do, eh? Okay, so he can do that, but I can't see him. I'm in the same building block. That's life, I guess. What can you do? So I've got a couple of these left, and his reluctance to buy ground-based AA, even though he gets some of the best ground-based AA in the game, right? But he just doesn't want to buy it for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how to kill that, because, of course, we tried to use the... Oh, he's smoking something. Yeah, he's not going to run out of those. We'll have to evac this one. We do get seed, but at the moment we don't need it. It's a shame I had to evac that, because obviously this is here, and, you know, that's, we don't have the mortars left either. So how do we deal with that? Well, we need to kill these leopards, but we don't have anything. We literally can't fight them. We literally can't fight them. So he will eventually spot this. So we'll put this on return fire. I need Artie. Oh, I've got the marker. But this guy is not long for this world, basically. There's no way we can keep him alive. This is obviously still here. Can't kill it. So, switch these off, because, of course. And, oh, well, there you go. Yeah, first shot hit. On the, and he's got the seed out. Yeah, he just gets just as many planes as me. Just as many planes as me. And a bunch of stuff I don't get. It's basically an impossible fight, I mean, honestly. But it would have been nicer if I'd not lost my my napalm grad, but yeah, we just I just don't see how we deal with this. He's just got too much of everything, right? And we can't do much of anything about it. Woof, that missile went a bit astray. I guess if I was like 3 times as good as him, I could do it, but yeah, alas, I'm not. Oh, you're supposed to be in the smoke, my friend. So we missed that, because of course we did. We do need some supply for that. Just better everything. Honestly, what a division. What a division. I gotta tell you, man. Not sure why you're still in the combat. And if he'd actually bothered to buy a single Eyehawk, we would have lost a long time ago. But... So yeah, this is gonna get waffled now, if it doesn't get just killed by IFVs instead. And yeah, we need more of this. Run out of those. He's coming for this, I think. What? Oh, he just thinks there's somebody there when there's not. Ah, that missed. That's a shame. Go for that guy, see if we can get him. So that's back out again, the seeds. Pretty wild game. I'm really surprised he's struggling this much, given his many advantages. No doubt Darex will look at this and he'll say, well, see, KDA is a really good div, man. But yeah, we lost both the anti-tank planes, so... we can see that because he's making no attempt to hide his guys. It's kind of weird. Just styling on me, I guess. Knows he doesn't have to worry. So, yeah, this ain't gonna work out. Given the F-16 there, and this thing's out of rounds, right? He smokes, so he knows about it. He's probably seen it because of this, right? But it's all about that first... so that time, his first shot missed. And then we got through. But yeah, that book, I should have had ammo with that book, really. That was a mistake. So we need a guy here. We'll have to just evac this. I really need ammo for that book, but it just takes so long for everything to get anywhere. So... see he's moving up there, which is I'm trying to shore this off, but it's not easy. Like, eventually he's gonna see this just from the side, so we'll probably have to get over here, but or even just drive it out the zone might be a better idea. But yeah, OSA's overpriced. Most things in this div are overpriced given the utility they bring. What can you do, eh? Darex has this thing where he just absolutely hates the idea of quantity saturation attacks, like saturating the enemy by having loads of stuff out. He just absolutely despises the idea of that. So every div that relies on having cost-efficient units doesn't have cost-efficient units. That's literally how it works. You hate to see it, but that's life, innit? So we really need to kill that. The other ones don't matter too much. So hopefully we can get that. Right, he's driving it backwards. We dropped. We got it. And now we are doomed to 10 million enemy plane. That thing's evac'd and low cohesion, and it's still giving me hassle. But yes, my opponent is playing absolutely dreadfully. Like, what is going on here? Oh, okay. I was just about to put mine on counter battery, but of course, yeah, beat me to it a bit there. Not doing too much though. So, need to get that to there. And we don't know how far he got. Right, okay, pretty far. So he's killing all these. Wonder how many CVs he's got left. Probably enough. I'd be surprised if he didn't have enough. Come on, man, I'm trying to bomb that building and you're just not having it. And the other problem you've got is that IFVs kill helicopters, right? So it's comes down a little bit to, once again, the RNG. But I don't think he brought any infantry with this extremely odd attack that he did. But yeah, I'm not see this working out. Well, I'll switch these back on. Oof. We did not get a hit. We have a very, very low accuracy on that, though. He's coming for this, basically. Oh, okay, yeah, he hit us on our way out there. What can you do against such reckless hate? Do you know what I mean? Doing our best to, but just given what we're up against, it's just an impossibility. So this was on low height, whatever. Miss. Yep, nothing new there. Osa's very, very weak. You compare the Osa to the Roland. Roland's got way more range. So it's much better. The Osa's just gimped, basically, because a certain someone thinks it's OP, and that's all that matters. So, yeah, that's the end of us, I'm afraid. 15 minutes left. Lost too much ground. What can I say? Second Panzergrenadier's absolutely busted, and K.d.A. isn't that good, but there are certainly things I could have done differently. I could have picked a different div. That's about it, I guess. That might be seed. No, it's not. It's going for this again, but it's a loss, so it doesn't do too much. Yeah, really good game that. Feel like I lost about, what is it now? 25 minutes ago when I picked the div and he picked his div. But it's alright, he's only played it 10 times, so when I see him again in 10 minutes, or for you it'll be tomorrow, it'll all be different. So we need to try and take this back, but that's obviously easier said than done. So all these are there, switch those off. We do need to try and sneak back in here again, but I'm not sure how we can. We can't really afford to move that. These are not very good. But you know, we don't really have any better ideas, so so that's a seed one, which means that it's not a fighter one, which means that we can send the fighters out. We do need that up. I wonder if he's gonna... No, he's not. Long story short. Oh, okay, there's a fighter one. Well, that's a shame. Oh, yikes, what the hell did I press there? There's just too much seed out, man. Like, what the heck are you supposed to do about that? But then there's another one here, so we gotta be careful. No, we missed with all of them. Missed with all of them, wow! And remember, our fighters only come at 2 per card now, just like his, which are way better. So it's tough, you know. He just gets more of everything. It's wild, bizarre even. Right, so we got some fighters there. How many of these have I got left? Obviously, he keeps bombing them, right? So not ideal. And then what do we need in here? Zargo tryhards and reservistan, I guess. K.d.A Schutzen are very overpriced for what they are. They have a they've got one role, and that is to what? Man. Wish I could see the enemy. So that might be his last CV. If it is, we really need to do something about it. So what is that? That's still the seed one. So I do not want you to unload there. There's a Gepard. No, he's got multiple CVs though. He's got Sultan as well. Got one of these left. Imagine if he'd actually bought ground-based AA. Would have been a very different game, but there you go. You see, the artillery misses by a whisker, but because of the way splash works in this game, you either kill him or you do literally 0 damage, and that's what happened there. We got option 2. So he seems to know about this one. No, he's going for the Malka again. So we need to retreat a bit here. Just not sure how to kill these units. Yeah, he's got a lot of CVs. Got a lot of CVs there. Okay, so that's obviously meant to scare me. Right, so we actually hit that. Oh! I messed that up. We don't actually have a CV in here, apparently. And then we got one shot by an Ihawk, because he finally bothered to buy one, because he gets Ihawks as well. It's all that other stuff. Did we get the CV? I don't even see where it went. I guess not. He's not moved up the Gepards. There it is. We really need this to shoot that, but I'm not sure it will be able to, given that, you know. Oh, he's just got it on attack move. Is that the... I think that's it. That's the Ultis, yeah. So this is obviously coming for that, but the book hit it. Right, time to attack. Last try. What is that? It might be the seed one, we don't actually know. It's not. We got that Iltis. Right, so he's got a bunch of stuff in here that we can't see. Okay, some Mardas and all sorts, right, okay. We lost the helicopter. Got a couple more coming, but to what end? To what end? So he could shoot us, but we can't shoot him. And yeah, we need to try and saturate this, basically. So I'm not sure this is going to work, because I think he will get a shot off. We've stunned him and stuff, but he's, you know, he's low cohesion and all that. Oh, he did actually. Wow, it actually worked. Doesn't usually go like that. Does not usually go like that. So we've desperately tried to kill this Marder, but he's not having it. Weird. It's a Mega Waffle. It's coming for this. Oh, wow. Just in time for his guy to get in there. And it is there. It's right there. Imagine if I hadn't lost the thing. Imagine if I hadn't lost the thing. Whatever it's called, I can't remember the name. These are out. I'd send them. Oh, the FOB never actually got sniped, which is weird. That's a shame, actually, because we just got back in here, but... Yeah, so that's that Marder from before, from what I remember. We need to keep this moving because obviously that's coming for me. Oh, by the way, all the UK Harriers had their availabilities reduced to 2, but the West German ones stayed at 3. If you can believe that. We need to try and get to the church so that we can see the CV. But it's yeah, it's a losing game. I guess we should be capping though, so I'm surprised that we're not. Okay, well, so he's just using those to spot. So he knows where it is now. Put these back here. But I intend to play KDA again, which is why I'm doing this. Well, this isn't a good place to stop. Because I'm improving, right? So I need to improve my KDA play. He's coming for me. He seems to know exactly where I am. He does. That's dead. But yeah, the West German ones are still 3 per card, even though all the British ones got reduced to... It's a British plane. They just only reduced it in the British divs. They left it in the other divs, so what can you do, eh? They insist on keeping this div as strong as possible for as long as possible. I'm not sure why. How long have we got? 6 minutes? I'm not sure about this. But I don't know how much stuff he's actually got in there. It's crazy that he just never runs out of planes, though. The I do everything div. That guy's literally low cohesion evac. He's still slinging seed missiles. Oh yikes, that's just full of people. Well, that's obviously not going to work out. Perhaps with the rockets we can make something happen. Does everything I do, and then a bunch of other stuff, like forward deployment, infantry that aren't all reservist nonsense, autocannons, you know, heavy tanks, and like the air spam is there as well. So like, what is the disadvantage? I don't know. Basically, whenever I talk to anybody about this, they agree with me unless they're from Germany, in which case they're like, no, it's fine, shut up. Like 100% of the time, the only people I see disagreeing with this are Germans. I can win. I'm still playing, man. I'm not surrendering. I can win. I've got 13 seconds. Look, we're gonna kill that leopard. We're gonna kill that leopard. And then we're gonna get the CV in here, and then we're gonna get it in the next zone. We got 1 second. Whoops, I didn't type. There we go. Just had time there. I think honestly, if I'd played a bit better, I might have won that. But no, second Panzergrenadier, man, absolutely ridiculous div. Absolutely ridiculous div. But yeah, keep nerfing KDA. Keep nerfing KDA every patch. But leave all this going. And I wasn't joking about those Harriers, by the way. I'll show you. So they took the Harriers out of first UK. So let's go show you first UK. I think they left 1. No, they took them all out. So the Harriers are in second UK. And he nerfed them all to 2 per card, except this one, because the rocket ones are useless anyway. Nobody uses them. But yeah, the HE Harriers went down. But in second Panzergren, the way more OP div, there's still 3. They're all 3. I don't know what to say. I mean, people get upset when I spend the whole game complaining, but yeah, well, I spent the whole game complaining. What is there to say? Anyway, I'll see you around.